Hi everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel where as always your hosts Arne and Carlos, and today it's all about felting.
Yes.
We have a fun little tutorial with some fun little things to knit that you can put in your washing machine and have a lot of fun with it afterwards. And we're doing coasters, aren't we?
We are, because we started by doing a heart coaster, and then we got inspired.
Yeah, so we started with this, which is the design, and then this becomes this when you put it in the washing machine. And then because we had the hearts, we decided to get the diamond or do the diamond. Then
And the clover,
clover,
was that?
clover.
Clover.
and the spades.
So we have the whole deck of cards. And
Moose. Somebody's happy with the moose today. Yeah, so we've got the whole deck of cards here as coasters. Super fun to make.
Yep.
Super easy to make as well. And very useful to put on your table so that it doesn't, when you have your hot drinks, you don't get, or your wine, you don't get any marks.
So if you have a lot of guests, you can put a lot of these on the table. If you have a canasta evening,
Yeah, that's a great thing to do.
you
Yeah.
can put your drink on this one. Card evening. Yeah?
Yeah.
And what we do is we put these in the washing machine. For this, we felted it with only one pair of jeans, and the
Yeah.
rest was these symbols.
Mm-hmm.
So don't put it in the washing machine if it's full,
Yeah.
because it needs to be hit. It
Yeah.
needs to move around to felt. And what you do when they come out of the machine while they're wet, just put them flat and stretch them out and shape them a little bit, because they can lose a little bit of the shape.
The shape, yeah.
So it's nice to do all of them. If you want to have many, just knit them and felt them at the same time.
Yeah.
And then you just stretch them out and just let them dry.
Now, felting is not precise science like baking. When you do felting, there's a lot of factors that are going to make the result different from try to try. One of them is actually the machine, the washing machine that you have. So you should be prepared for things to felt more or less than what they did in our machine. And we're going to talk a little bit before we do before Arne shows you a couple of things. We're going to talk a little bit about the felting myths and what is true and what is not true. So a lot of people believe that the felting is done because of the temperature of the water in the machine. Now, this is not actually correct.
No?
It's the movement that does the felting. You still do need to have a little bit of temperature in the water, but it doesn't really matter if you put it at 40 degrees Celsius or 60
I think we
degrees
have tried
Celsius.
everything.
We've tried
It depends on what we put in the washing machine with
Yeah.
the thing we felt.
Correct. So
So-
don't think too much of the temperature. Now we do 40 degrees Celsius, and that works for us. 40 degrees is about 100 Fahrenheit, and that works. But if you have a machine that says warm, just do warm instead of finding the exact temperature. Doesn't matter. Movement, however, does.
Yeah.
And what you need to think about is what you're putting in the washing machine. If you take a load of towels, like 12 towels, and you put them in the machine, and then you put these in, nothing's going to
Nothing
happen with
happens.
them because they're going to be enveloped in the towels. What you do is you take a pair of jeans and you put one pair of jeans together with these. The jeans will slap the
Slap
knitting and make it felt.
We
Or-
also done like when we did the felted slippers. I remember we used Converse, a pair of Converse.
A pair of Converse sneakers works.
That helps.
A small towel, a couple of small towels will work as well. Just don't feel the machine with too much, because then it's not going to felt. So it's more about it's more about the movement and the friction than the temperature of the water.
And you need to use wool. So
Yeah.
these are knitted in Norwegian wool from Rowan with
Yeah.
our colors, and it feels really nice.
Yeah, and you cannot use superwashed wool at all.
No, nothing happens.
If you do superwashed wool, it will not give any results. So it must be a wool yarn that is not superwashed, which is the Norwegian wool. It's non-superwashed.
No.
Yeah.
And there's two things I want to show you that it's nice to know when you do this, what you call that? Symbols?
Coasters?
Coasters.
Coasters.
Yeah. So I will show you how you increase 2 stitches when you start with 2 stitches. So just knit these 2 first. And this yarn is not for felting, this is just educational. Is that the right word?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
So now you have 2 stitches and you're going to increase 2. So what we do is we go to the second one and increase 1 in the second stitch. And then we go back to the leg like that, and we knit 1 in that leg. And then you knit the last one. So that is, you increase 2 stitches that kind of cross each other. And then you have to knit a little bit, because on these coasters we also increase 2 stitches, sometimes in the beginning and the end. So just knit so I have a little bit more to work on. Oops.
Oops.
I should have shorter needles. I didn't think about that.
I like the noise though when you
Hit the table.
Yeah.
So then if you increase 2 stitches in the beginning, you slip the first one. Then you knit first 1, like normal. That was very normal, like that. Then you knit 1 in the back of the stitch, in the back leg, or the back loop, or what you call it. And now I lost it. Like that. Then you have 2, and then you knit the stitch. So now you increased 2 in the first one. And then at the end, if you're going to increase 2, you knit first 1 in the last stitch, then you go in the back leg and knit 1, and then you knit the last one. So that's how we increase 2 stitches in the beginning and the end. And that happens on these coasters.
Yeah.
Was that clear?
That was quite clear, I would say.
Even with my long needles
Even with your long needles,
and
yeah.
my not so feltable yarn. But it needs to be big so I can show you. Okay, Carlos, questions? Do you have any questions?
No,
No.
it's pretty clear to me. Thank
Because
you.
I have something for you.
Oh, really?
You can show the inspiration for this.
Oh, yeah. The inspiration for this is, drum roll, da-da-da-da-da, the latest pop-up book that we got. It's
that is
Alice
so
in
beautiful.
Wonderland.
And I think, Carlos, I thought, what if we try to create this thing in our scrapbook?
Oh,
So I found these cards. We have 1 each.
okay.
And
Oh, we get glue as well.
glue. And paper. You see, sometimes you need paper.
Okay.
And a scissor. And now I think we can stop this with us copying that.
Yeah, so,
You see, you just do as you see on the picture.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You don't need to find the right card,
No, no, no.
but I think
Well,
we can, I
look
think
at
we
me
can
looking
make
for
it.
the right card.
I think we can make it.
Yeah, I think so
Maybe
too.
you should mix the cards so you don't have them like they're coming straight after each
Shall we
other.
start gluing?
Yeah. See, I copied that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can get the pattern for the coasters at our website at arnecarlos.com. So go there and download them from our shop. And yeah, we're going to start gluing these. And I don't know if you'll ever see the end result. It depends
It
on whether we
depends.
fulfill it or not.
Because we're going to spend the whole evening now.
Yeah, and if we do fulfill it, we promise to show you on our platforms. But if we didn't fulfill it, you will know because we won't show you anything.
No.
So, well, you've already started gluing.
Yeah, and I need these small pieces so I can attach the card so they pop up.
So how about some formalities while we...
Yeah. So if you like our videos, put your thumbs up and put yourself on the mailing list, because then you won't miss episode. And I'm not making holes in the cards. I'm attaching them with small
Yeah.
paper.
And
What did I say?
Yeah, and once you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can turn on those notification signs so that you never miss an episode. And then there's something about a mailing list.
Yeah, put yourself on the mailing list, because then you won't miss episode. And I think that's it.
That's it.
I think this is so fun.
Yeah, this is fun. So let me just do one more before we say bye. I want to put this here.
I have to cut out so I can see the
So
spade.
yeah, look at me. I'm doing this. Let me show you here. I am doing this corner over there, and you know, I mean, pretty good, huh? So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again very soon. Bye.
Bye.